Salutations guys, it's Dante here with another weekly resource pack roundup. Let's go. And here we are guys, this is the Wayukian pack by Wayuki. A 16x pack with gorgeous gradients and a lovely happy little trees. Now as we head here to the plants, you can see they do skirt close to vanilla, but there are lighting changes and I absolutely love the custom sunflower we have here. It's really cool. Now, heading across to the brick ship house itself, I love the vertical planks we have here, and it's all boxed up, which is looking gorgeous, and not too pink. The actual bricks of the brick ship house are terracotta orange, with lovely contrast between the small bricks and the big bricks. It does remind me slightly of the Thing from Fantastic Four, but you know what? Whatever he does with his dead skin is up to him. The doors here we have lovely. They are the wooden doors, but they do have a smattering of iron on them. And inside the brick ship house, everything is custom to a T, give or take the paintings. So here we have a custom clock and compass, not too far away from vanilla. And we have our Spencer, Dropper, Hopper, Furnace, with a custom UI with the cracked stone or metal and the lovely wooden siding. It looks cool. We do have our cauldron here with our rippling waves and a jukebox of oldie day design. Now we have our trap chest here, or redstone chest, and it's quite easy to tell from a regular chest. So on the trap chest here, we have a big round handle. Jumping across to the regular chest, you can see we are sans handle. Now looking inside, again we have that stone or metal with a wooden frame, and the armor itself here looking pretty cool. We have our note block and a gorgeous ender chest with all the trimmings, made in gold of course. We have anvils, workbenches, we have our brewing stand and the lock. Now looking at the bed itself, it doesn't really work as one bed when you stick them together because we do have a definitive line down the middle. But I really do love that gold trim and the ruby red shading there. Now let's head to the penitentiary. So, we do have random mods for the NPCs, and I love how perverted this particular face looks. Although Jeeves over here doesn't look much better himself. Heading in, if they will let me in, you can see more random NPCs. These are all the same type of NPC. These are blacksmiths, I assure you. And they all seem to have problems with their eyes. I don't think we give enough health benefits on this channel. Here we have really creepy wooden creepers here, which I absolutely love the use of logs as the legs there. We have lots of poor eye care skelebobs here as well. Lots of random zombies here too. None of them needing eyewear for once. We've got our witches who do slightly remind me of John Pertwee, the Third Doctor. And we have slimes with eyes. That's original. And finally we have a spider with a big orange ass. There we go. Now if we stop to take a look at the mobs here, you can see we have random mobs. We seem to have a chef or butcher there. It all looks rather cool. Oh, hey, open your eyes when you're around. Tut tut. As we head upstairs, you'll note that we have just a ton of vanilla paintings. Although there are lots of other things that have been worked on. If you have a look here, we have got our stained glass windows. I absolutely love the thick black leaden borders because it does actually allow you to really see what's being painted here with the stained glass. So you can see we've got dawn, day and night, which has always been here but not been easy to see without these borders. Oh, and for our torch fans, whoa. Let us head down to the animals. So we have our evil mushrooms of death here, which are looking slightly creepy with that smushed up face towards the nose. But that is quite a common way of doing animal faces. You can see here we've got the same with the moo cows. The sheep have also got that pointy face, but I do love the gradients used on the wool. And we've got the cutest piggies anyone's ever seen. And yeah, chickens. The iron golem itself does deserve some props here, because it does look so cool. Now, for the pumpkin patch, we've got very happy, smiling pumpkins there, with slightly dead-looking stems, although it doesn't stop the melons for looking plump and delicious. No animation on the jack-o'-lanterns, not much animation in general on this pack, although it does look quite evil. We have our animals here, Sebastian and Yoko, as I fall in the water. Sebastian looking a little bit husky, a little bit wolf. And Yoko looking very shaded, very Persian. Again, this is a custom design. So, for the mechanicals, we have our big booger blob of green there, looking absolutely lovely. Not a big blotch as we normally have. And the redstone is actually hidden in a change, which makes sense. You can see here we have big blobby particles here, which I think are custom. So we've got our regular piston. We've got our TNT with a big red X for danger. And we have our redstone lamp, which is also a cool thing here. Flick the switch, it goes from green to red. You know what this means? That's right, guys. Traffic lights! Let's head down to the Cave of Wonders. Okay, guys, here is the Cave of Wonders with those lovely redstone lamps, which really do bring out the really lovely animation for the lava. Now, I don't think this is 100% unique to this pack, but it does look lovely with the water, which is almost a reflection of the lava. But as I said, I'm not sure if this is unique to this particular pack. But the actual designs themselves are really cool. This almost reminds me of a Castle Wolfenstein kind of look, but everything is cohesive. All the wall works really well against the clay. It's just delightful. You can see here with our iron block with the rivets, gold has been etched onto the iron, which makes sense. And again, we have that chain kind of thing going on with the redstone. Let's head on to the trees. Now, we're not going to spend too long here with the trees. Oak is oak with a lovely milk chocolate here, and I do love the boxed wood. Hopping across to the spruce with the spikes and spines, lovely crumbly bark here, with the vertical planking, which is cool with the little tiny dots there for the rivets or the nails. We have here our birch tree as it starts to rain everywhere else. You can see it's just a regular whitewashed wood, and inside it retains its normal colour. Hopping across to the dark oak. I love the crisp crumbly crumb here of the bark. It's very, very dark, and again, we have a slight boxed up look, and this time just a horizontal planking. We have quite a violet acacia tree here, very purpley. The wood itself is just, again, slight hint of purple there, but I really do like that design. And finally, there comes the rain. We have big fat leaves of the jungle tree. Ooh, a big crossed hatch there. And as I said, I really love the vertical planks. And you can see just a top and a tail there. Oh, and finally, for our cactus and reed fans, Quaw. Let's head down, guys, to the nether. Okay, guys, here we are in the nether. Now, as you can see, we have quite the baked bean design here for the netherrack, something which you might see in Sphax. But completely contrasting against the netherrack is the nether brick, which is lovely dark blackish kind of colour, very charred, with the little tiny bricks on top as contrast, much as we had with the red brick. Now again here we have our nether quartz ore, which is lovely because it doesn't contrast too badly with the netherrack, so it kind of sticks up out of the netherrack. We have our quartz. Do note that the brick design for the regular quartz block, which I do like. We have quite a vanilla looking block here for the soul sand, but you know what, souls in the soul sand, that's good enough for me. Help me! And finally the glowstone, which is kind of a bacterial look around it, which you think is quite creepy, but then you have to compare creepiness to this. Yar! We have sky whale. Yar! This is the creepiest ghast I've seen for a while. That big loud voice and those giant teeth. We have here the mobs for the nether, which are unfortunately vanilla. Although do check out those big golden swords with the rubies. And finally, guys, we have the Endermen here, who are very wasted and desiccated. Look almost like the Grey's aliens. So, what do I think of the nether? The nether here is really cool, really creepy with our sky whales, yar! And I love the contrast of the nether brick against the nether itself, almost as if the brick has been burnt by the heat of the nether. Okay guys, let us head to the area Le Judgmento. And of course, it's still raining, guys. Well, here we have our cherry berry cakes, which have been turned into strawberry gatos, which are delightful with a big cream toppings. The end stronghold looks great. We have a lovely big brick, small brick contrast there, and the lava really does look like it's trying to burst through those really cool kind of ditzy kind of iron bars. The actual ender portal, though, is rich regal blue with gold trimmings, which is rather awesome, with a red ender eye, which looks a bit sore. That guy needs some sleep. The actual end section itself looks more like it's got golf balls than dead giraffes, but how else does Enderstone look? And we also have the black version of Netherrack for Obsidian, which to me feels slightly lazy because I've seen it happen with so many packs. But you know what? If it works, it works. So let's head over to the area of judgment and hop over it for a sec while we look at an awesome customized horse and horse armor, something which is often missing from many packs. Hey, it's got skelly knockers. Okay guys, what do I think of this pack? This is an awesome pack. Everything is custom to a T. Everything is cohesive. I love the real cool use of gradients, almost as if this is something from Castle Wolfenstein. There's no real downsides other than we could do with some customized pictures, but hey, who's got the time for that? Guys, this is Dante saying T to the T to the F to the N. Ta-ta for now, bye-bye.